On calm, dark nights, this man shows up unannounced for the opportunity of warm conversation and a gift. A gift you are required to bring. If you were to, let's just hypothetically say, not have a gift for this man, he'll take something else. You don't even want to know what that is. It's actually pretty simple. I can explain it to you really quickly. What he takes is I miss you. If only I could stay at home that night. I don't know where you are, but I believe you're alive. Somewhere. I don't know how much time passed since your disappearance. I lost the feeling of time. I don't know what happened to you. The only thing which helps me to live day by day. Memories. Memories about you. She's not coming back. Gotta make some new memories. Maybe find a new girlfriend. That one was kinda mid anyways. My favorite TV show. Bright lights and blinking screens make me calm. I feel like I'm Dexter. I feel safe here. My house is my castle, isn't it? Until somebody comes in. A stranger. Sick consciousness, close your eyes. What can you hear around? I hear a clock ticking. I can hear my favorite TV show. I can hear a clock on my wall. Do you know where you are when you close your eyes? I remember how my room looks. Actually, many rooms look like this, but I feel safe in mine. Are you alone? I'm not sure, but I'm sure you'll tell me. I'm not. It was 2:10 a.m. when somebody knocked on my door. Who can it possibly be? I need to check it out. Get up out your seat, go to the door. It smells like something is rotting outside. I can't hear anything, but I feel someone is standing behind the door. Then go ahead and grab your gun, put a couple rounds in it. Probably I should go and open the door. Bad idea. Check the peephole first. Oh, maybe he's sitting crisscross applesauce on the floor and we just can't see him. There was nobody behind the door. However, I felt like the smell of rotting gradually increased and moved behind my back. I can slightly hear the sound from the vent in my kitchen. So we've got a shapeshifter on our hands. Or maybe it's just me. Rats? Probably. Or maybe somebody or something is trying to get into my house. It'll get in my house and hide somewhere until I get to sleep. And it will eat my insides. Silently. Like rats eat the food in the kitchen at night. This dude kind of a poet. I should not be so panic, I think is how he said that. I am still in my house. Nothing can touch me while I'm in here. My house is my castle. Not for long it's not. I feel safe here. Not for long you won't. Let's just open the door, see what happens. There was still nobody behind the door. I could still feel the smell. How can you feel the smell of rotting? Perhaps somebody who was standing behind the door found another way to enter my house. He went through the vent system, we could all hear it. People think that bad things hide in the dark. I don't think so. I feel safe in the dark. Now I can go back and watch my favorite TV show. It's gonna be something insane like top 10 gruesomest murders in American history. My favorite TV show. Bright lights and blinking screen makes me calm. I feel safe here. He already said that, even in the dark. I don't know, I gotta have some sort of light so I can see around me. Close your eyes. What can you hear? I'm hearing the same stuff I've been hearing for the past 5 minutes. The clicking of the clock and the TV show. Ooh, that one's new. I can hear footsteps slowly coming from the kitchen. I feel the smell of rotting. That's him. That's a dude. That can't be me. We wash ourselves. It was 2:30 a.m. when the guest came. Capital G, huh? He must be official. What does he want? He not sleeping on the futon. Okay. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to let him in. Straight up. Because maybe he didn't like the fact that we didn't let him in. He felt it was a sign of disrespect. And that's why he killed us. So we can just skip all this BS. There we go. This is what we need to get to. It was 2 a.m. when somebody knocked on my door. Who can it possibly be? Ooh. No, no, no. Either way, he's gonna get in. So I think we should just open the door. Because I think this guy is bad news either way. Just open the door. What's up, champ? The smell of rotting became even stronger. So it was this dude. What hides in the dark? Who decided to visit me? Come on, put your little hand out. Let's go ahead and see a visual sign of life. There he is. I apologize for disturbing you. This night seems to be very calm. Yeah, and you're ruining it. Who are you? Why did you come to my house? I apologize. I usually walk here and there at nights, looking for somebody to visit. Some people close the door in front of me. Well, that happens. Well, you know what? Let's be sympathetic, because this guy killed us the first time around. That's so sad. I prefer to knock before I enter normally. There are so many doors, and so many people, so many lost souls. Some doors are easier to enter. Some souls do not care. Some people are kind enough to let me in. Such people usually are friendly too. I like to visit people at their houses when they're alone. But when the night ends, I prefer to hide in some dark places where nobody can find me until the next calm night when I can visit more people. People who are kind to guests. This guy hadn't already been able to kill me in the first round, we would have closed the door in his face. Allow him to enter. My wife was kind to guests, so let's let him in. Ah, yes. I had to know your wife. She was a pretty kind person. You were lucky with your wife. She was so kind to let me in. Is that why she's gone now? When I knocked her door, that door was one of the doors which easy to enter. What did you do to my wife? Ah, yes, I need to be honest with you. You know what? Exactly, I'm not a good person. I like calm nights like this one. I usually take kind of gift when I leave. I don't understand a word you're saying, sir. I need you to pull out the Rosetta Stone, get your dialect up. It seems very kind to give gifts to your guests. They are always different. The gifts. Sometimes people who I visit don't want to give the gift, but it looks unkindly. So I take the gift myself. Yeah, that's a felony in this country. I'm gonna let him to enter though. I'm gonna let him in. Ah, I am glad that you are kind to guests. Perhaps I can enter normally now. He's gonna take off his little meat suit and turn into a demon. It was 2:30 a.m. when the guest entered my house. Maybe we just have a... Whoa, no. There's no misunderstanding about it. This guy is weird. Can I take a seat? Dude, I just let you in my house. You live like the Romans do, brother. You live how you live. Ah, I appreciate... His sentences are becoming less clear. You look like a very silent one. You don't speak too much. Yeah, because I left all of my talking in my underwear when I crapped myself. I prefer quiet nights. I'm not gonna say I don't like guests, because then he's gonna take offense to that. Yes, I prefer such too. I like quiet, calm nights when nothing happens. So calm. So much time for visits. I like such nights. It feels like many people like them too. People also like moments. People do like moments. A piece of time which feels important for them. As important as gifts. I'm waiting for this dude to pull out a timeshare pamphlet and just run me down the details. What could you do with a 1,500-acre property in Hawaii? Give me as a gift. I give you a cup of Joe. I mean, he already looks pretty wired, so I don't know what else I could give him. Oh, you know, a gift is something important for you. I don't think this gift is important for you. Well, I can. I will. I will allow me to make this decision upon myself. Oh my gosh. This face looks familiar to me. I enjoyed to visit you this night. I would like to take something to remember you. As long as it's not my eyes, you can have whatever you want, or my arms, or my legs, or anything in my body. He took my head. I'll take your face. Oh, thank you. I hope you enjoyed your stay. It was 2:45 a.m. when the guest left. If the police or neighbors could enter this house, they would find a piece of torn flesh without a face. But they couldn't do it. Nobody will ever care about the strange, lonely man who lives alone for a long time. Nobody will find it. Nobody will come. That another bad ending? I mean, it's gotta be, right? I was gonna say, I got a freaking missing face here. That man ran with my face in his pocket. He's getting away, officer. All right, here we go. Now we're back. We said what? We prefer quiet nights? We can pretty much skip all this dialogue. He was talking a bunch of random nonsense here anyways. He wanted a gift. We're going to ignore his question. You are still silent. I know. Some people are not talkative with guests. You're right. You know, last night I visited a woman with her son. Ah, that was pretty silent visit. One of the visits where they don't find it good to give gifts. Tell me you took her face too to their guests. So I had to take the gift myself. Good, she deserved it. I remember that sweetie screams. Man, I wish I could have been there. But I didn't do anything bad. I just took my gift. Poor mother was thinking that I'll take her son. But that would be too cruel and wrong. I prefer to think I'm a very kind person. So her son is still in her house. Well, that's good. Rotting inside a concrete wall in her bedroom. Huh. Very funny story, I believe. She probably still doesn't understand. Where's her son? And why? I don't think she can recollect a lot, seeing as you took her face. Why there are so many flies in her room? People are so different, I believe. Some people think that bad things happen to them because they deserve it, or because they do something wrong. Ah, that's not correct. That's an opinion. In fact, bad things are just random events. You never know what will happen in a few minutes. Boy, you couldn't have said it better. Or a few hours. When I visited an old man last month, we had a really good conversation. We drank some tea, for sure. Huh. This man kindly gave me a very pleasant gift. His chest cavity. You know what? Even despite the fact that you're silent, and you don't talk too much, I enjoy the visit. I'm glad that I can talk here. Do you like to talk? Yeah. Ah, I see. So you're a liar. Give me your face. You are a very kind person. It was 2:50. It was a time for the guest to leave. How on earth are we going to get him to leave? This man can do whatever he wants. I apologize. I am going to leave soon, I think. It would be kindly for you to give me something as a gift. I prefer to think it's kind. You know what? I was just thinking, you know who he talks like? He talks like William Shatner in Star Trek. I've been looking through the sky. You know what I mean? It's kind to give the gifts to your guests. What could you give? I'm going to ignore your question again. Even now you're silent. Perhaps I did some mistakes. I apologize. I should be more polite. Everyone has something important. And was there something important to you? My wife, which you took from me in cold hard murder. I see. I remember her screams When I visited her, you're a monster. Let's not say that. Any other options? Is it hiding behind his top hat? It's not. We'll go with this one. Ah, those words hurt me. I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna save it. Is there words of rude person or a person who lives just because of memories? Memories help you to live day by day without any purpose, without any goal. Only the feel of the fault every night. When you try to get sleep, you think it's your fault. Where was this English at in the beginning of the game? Gifts are always something important. And I know you have something important to give. I gave it to you. It was my wife. She was beautiful. I see. That gift seems a very important thing. I appreciate. What on earth did I give him? It was 3:00 a.m. when the guest left. I can see my room. I can see my favorite TV show. I can hear it. Was there something else? Something that I should remember? Probably no. Perhaps that was just a dream. I should go to sleep. So that was my sleep paralysis monster, is what I'm getting from this. Sometimes memories are the most important thing we have. Sometimes they help us to live. But sometimes it's better to leave everything as it is. Voila, I think that's the game. I'm so glad we got rid of that 6 in our head. She was so mid. Brother, it's time to go stalk Jenna Ortega now. Great game. I always kind of like these reading-based games, as long as they're not too long. And this one wasn't, so it was really good. I had a great time playing this one. Serious Daniel, you made another banger.